I've put it here as a simplified compensation plan because I'm not going to get into the detail of this compensation plan, because there is a lot actually. If we have to, think about ATOMY's compensation plan, there is a lot we can talk about. But because our team is, most of us are fairly new with ATOMY, and I think some of us are still struggling to understand the basic things about how does this compensation plan really work? How do I really earn in ATOMY? Maybe some of you have been seeing in our group that people earning commission, and so as you continue doing the business, if you're doing this business, you will learn a lot of things. So, but very basic things. If you're able to get the basic, the little advanced things will be much easier. And it's really not very difficult. But then, since a lot of us are new to network marketing and how this commission things work, so that's why we are trying to make it just stick with the basics for now. And that's what we've been trying to do. If you've noticed, even the presentation that Jaran's been doing, and even today's presentation as well. So the compensation plan. So the question is, many of us probably ask, how can I earn passive income with ATOMY, right? How can I earn passive income? Does anybody know what is a passive income? Let me ask you this. We hear this term a lot, right? Passive income. Just even from the term itself, even if you don't know, like, what do you think passive income is? Anybody? Any random thoughts?
Not putting much effort or not doing much.
Yeah, you're right. So passive, right? We know the meaning of passive. Passive is the opposite of active. Okay, so what we are doing, most of us, if you're working, the job that you're doing, that's your active income, really, because you're going to work every day, and that's your regular job. So that's how you're actively involved in it, and that's your active income. Passive income is something that you do have a primary job, but then you can also do something on the side to earn, like passive income, where you might not be giving you 100% of your time, but then you are giving some time and then trying to earn income out of that. So that is your passive income, right? So very simple steps in regards to earning passive income from ATOMY, and that's what most of us are trying to do here, right? We have joined ATOMY so that we can earn passive income. Now, some of us here are going to make ATOMY probably our primary job eventually when we start, having substantial amount of income coming from ATOMY. You're probably, you're going to probably leave your primary job and maybe get into ATOMY full time. So that has happened to thousands and thousands of people, and maybe some of us here are going to do the same. So I have just kind of divided this into about 6 steps. So first step is really to become a member, right? To earn passive income from ATOMY, you have to first become a member. Now, to become a member, it is free to join. Most of us here are members, so you already know. But why do you need to know? We need to know this information so that we'll be able to pass it on to other people accordingly. So first step, become a member. It is free to join. There is no purchase obligations. There is no repurchase obligation. Like, we don't have targets. You just join. You make a free account. You don't have to pay anything, and you become a member. That's really the first step, right? And then once you become a member, then step number 2 is you purchase the products and you use the products by yourself. You purchase it by yourself and you use it by yourself. Now, by yourself is very important. Why is that? Because what happens is, a lot of time, there are some members. I'll tell you, in my team itself, there are some members. They are members, but the product purchase is happening by somebody else. Somebody else is doing the purchasing of the products for them. Okay, so that's what we do not want. So if you're a member, you should know how to purchase the product yourself, which means you need to have the ATOMY app downloaded on your phone, or you need to know the ATOMY India website. If you're in India, ATOMY India website where you can go and buy the product yourself, right? It is very simple. Most of us do online shopping these days, whether it is Amazon or it's Flipkart or it is, I think ladies use Nika or Nika, you know, or any other, maybe Myntra to buy some clothes or shoes, you know. And how do we sign up for that? It's free. We you know, you just sign up and then you buy it yourself. It's the same thing with ATOMY. ATOMY is an e-commerce business, right? So everything is online. There is no shop. ATOMY does not have a physical shop. You and I cannot go to a shop and buy ATOMY products. Now, some people might be doing that illegally. Okay, I've heard that even in India, there's a lot of illegal things happening. Okay, that's against ATOMY policy. If you find somebody selling ATOMY products somewhere in their shop, that's against the policy. We cannot do that. ATOMY products can be bought only from ATOMY website. You know, a lot of you have asked me a question: why do we find ATOMY products on Amazon? Illegal, absolutely illegal. The moment ATOMY India finds out, whoever is putting that product on Amazon, their IDs will be canceled permanently. They will never be allowed to join ATOMY again. It's against the policy. If anybody wants to buy ATOMY product, it can be bought only on ATOMY official website. Okay, and as members, we have to know how to purchase ATOMY products from the website or from the app and use the product by ourselves. Okay, so now when you do that, you see a little arrow there, purchase and use the products. That what happens when you purchase the products, you're going to start accumulating PPV, which is personal point value. Okay, so we call it PV, but PPV is personal point value, that is yours as a member. When you purchase with your ID, you start accumulating personal point value. So that's your step number 2. So first you become a member, free to join. Then you start purchasing the product. The moment you start purchasing a product, you start collecting points. And these points, your personal point value, they do not expire. They are there forever. Okay, as long as you're an active member of ATOMY, those points are only going to keep being accumulated. They never expire. Important to know, right? So that's step number 2. After that, step number 3. Okay, you know, even when I was making this presentation, I realized I wanted to put there step number 3 is after you purchase the product, use the product, then share the product, right? Tell your experience to others. And that immediately took my mind to social media. You know, a lot of these days, people make a lot of videos on social media, right? On YouTube. And people, every time you watch a video, what do you find? People say, like and share, right? Like almost every YouTuber would be telling us, like and share, you know? Then it kind of just hit me. Why can't we do the same thing with ATOMY? If we like ATOMY products, when we use the products, why can't we like? Of course, there's no physical button to like, you know, but then we can share it. Like on social media, we share so many videos, right? If you like the video, we share it with our friends and families. ATOMY is the same thing. Now here, sharing about ATOMY is a verbal sharing. Of course, you can share a lot of ATOMY videos with your friends and families, but then verbally sharing our experience with others is the third step. You know, if you like it, now, of course, we're not telling you to like it, even if you don't like it, right? Of course, you have to genuinely like it and then share it. But, you know, for the last 1.5 years, I've been doing, you know, like involved with ATOMY. I have rarely heard anybody saying that I have not liked ATOMY product. It's very, very rare. Okay, I don't know about you, but I have hardly heard anybody say that. because our products are so good. They're absolute quality, absolute price products. So now if you really like the products, the next thing you should be doing is sharing the products, sharing your experience with other people. That's step number 3, right? And so when you start sharing your experience with other people as you like the product, as you use the product, now, of course, if you don't use the products, you cannot share the experience. It's logic, right? So that's why we keep telling you, first you use the product, enjoy the product, and then you share the product, your experience with other people. There's absolute quality products, right? World-class products. See, I think, I was talking to Dr. Yash last week, and I was telling him this thing. The reason why many of us are not serious about the business is because we have not believed in the business. We ourselves are not totally convinced about this business. That's why we are scared to share with other people about the business. If you and I are completely, assured about this business, that we believe in this business, that this is a genuine business and the products are genuine products, what is really stopping us from sharing with other people? Now, you might counter question me, or you might have a counter argument saying that, oh, because the price is very high, that's why I'm scared to tell people. Okay. Now, this is a very common argument. I think CEO Park says, let the price factor be decided by others. We shouldn't be deciding it for others. Our job is only to tell them whether they're going to buy or not. It's up to them. That's not our headache, right? Our job is only to inform them. If somebody says, no, I don't want to buy it because it's expensive, are you going to stop doing the business? Should I be stopping doing the business? Absolutely not. If somebody says no, is that going to stop us from progressing in this business? It should not. There have been so many people who have rejected, in my face is like, who is going to buy such expensive products, right? And then I realized that, hey, I just have to keep moving on. I cannot allow somebody, if somebody says that, there are 2 reasons behind it, okay? One is they have not really understood the value of ATOMY products. They have really not understood. And the reason behind that could be us, that we have not really explained it properly to them, okay? Now, there could be that you've given your best, you've explained everything, but they're still unwilling, which means they have not understood the value. But it could also be because we have not explained properly, right? So if we have not explained properly, then the problem is not with them, the problem is with us, which means we have not done our study properly, we have not maybe found out about it, so we need to do better. But let's say you've given your best, you've explained properly, but still they're unwilling, then you don't have to worry about it, leave it, you move on, okay? So, but what we do need to do in a consistent basis is share our product experience with other people. Keep doing it over and over and over again. Whatever you like, share it. Whatever you like, share it. Okay, like how we do on social media almost every day. And the step number 4 is going to be, once you share with other people, right? And let's say if they're interested, they like the product, they say, hey, you know what? I really like the product. That's a good product. The other day, somebody was telling me, hey, my children love ATOMY toothpaste, right? They really love. I have given them so many other toothpaste. They've never liked it, but the moment they tried ATOMY toothpaste, they loved it. So which means they love the experience. It was good to hear that. And then now what I will do, I will go back to them and I will tell them, hey, so see, I bought for you this time, but you know what? In this business, I'm like, this is a business for me, but you're a consumer. Why don't you register and you buy it yourself from next month? You can do it yourself, right? So You know, one of the good things about ATOMY is the moment you tell people that you register and you buy it yourself, people will realize that, okay, this business is different. This is not like, you know, somebody always trying to sell things to me. It's like, here I can just become a consumer and I can buy it myself. So that is very different about ATOMY than, you know, a lot of other MLM businesses. So you tell them to register, and you tell them to, you know, register. And so of course, when they have to register, they need a sponsor ID. So you give your sponsor ID or your downline sponsor ID, and they come under you. They become consumer under you. That's step number 4. So sign them up. It's free to sign them up, you know, and let them enjoy the product by themselves. Okay, so that is step number 4. Now, step number 5, after you register them, register the consumers. Okay, we are talking about, remember, I'm not even talking about business partnership. You know, now we have to kind of, we're like going back to the drawing board. Okay, I think, and this is something I'm also learning, I think our focus primarily should be on consumers, not really business partners. You cannot make somebody business person. You cannot. It's impossible. You can try. You cannot make somebody a business person if that person is not inclined towards doing business. I'm learning this hard way. Okay, so that's why. So please do listen to me. I'm learning it the hard way. I tried this last year, almost entire year. I tried to make people business people when they have no inclination towards business. And, you know, I suffered a lot. I regretted a lot. And now I am not really looking for business people. ATOMY is a consumer-based business. I have business inclination. I want to do business. All I need to do is find people who are going to enjoy ATOMY products, which means I'm going to find auto consumers. That is, so all of us who are here to do this as business, our duty is to just find consumers who are going to enjoy ATOMY products. That's all. You do that in a consistent basis, trust me, business partners will pop up. You don't have to go search for business partners. Just find consumers, business partners will pop up. They will get filtered, okay? You find 20 consumers, out of that, maybe 2 business partners will come out, or even 1. But if that person is really a business person, trust me, that person is going to take your business way forward. But if you try to find 20 business partners, in that process, you're going to spend so much time and effort, you'll probably end up with even no consumer, no business partner. That's what happened to me. So let's try to find consumers. You can even remove that business partner thing off your mind. Add as many consumers as possible at the moment. The first year of your business, second year of your business, add thousands of consumers, just consumers. Trust me, out of that 1,000 consumers, there will be maybe 50 or 100 people who are going to be your business partners. Okay, so now our approach is kind of changing a little bit, and it's okay. We are all learning. All right, I'm learning it the hard way, and so that's what I want to tell you as well. Okay, so once you add your consumers, register them under you. Now you need to teach your consumers to buy the products by themselves. So this is another mistake many people do in ATOMY. We add members, but we end up buying for them anyway. So they're just as members, but then we buy for them. No, we need to teach our members, consumers, to buy how they can buy themselves. Why? Because when they start buying themselves, you know, they're comfortable. They're like, oh, this is easy. I need toothpaste. I go on the app, I buy it myself, right? I need shampoo. Shampoo is over. I buy it myself. So when you teach them how to do it, you don't have to keep going behind them. You don't have to do anything. They become auto consumers. And that's exactly what you need. Can I tell you a secret? It's really not a secret, but maybe you have not heard this before, or maybe you have. If you want to become successful in ATOMY, there is one thing. If you forget everything, there's one thing you need. You know what that one thing is? Auto consumers. That's what you need. If you want to become successful in ATOMY, you need auto consumers. If you and I can have auto consumers in our team, 100 auto consumers on left and right, not 100 people that people that and they know, it keeps going on and on. But in the first 2 years of doing business, if you can find 100 on your left, 100 on your right auto consumers, trust me, you will automatically become an auto sales master. After that, you're only going uphill. There is no going down. So there is really not big secret in ATOMY business. Find auto consumers. That's all. People who are going to enjoy using ATOMY products by themselves. Okay, you are buying for them. They buy it themselves. So that's why you have to teach your consumers to buy the products by themselves. So when they start buying the products, what happens? You see the arrow up there from step number 5? Then GPV will start, which means group PV. So the consumers that you have added, people you have added, the members you have added in your team, when they start purchasing products, they start generating group PV. And group PV is what is going to ultimately help us in generating passive income. Remember, we started with a question saying that, how can I earn passive income from ATOMY? That's how we can earn passive income from ATOMY. Group PV, okay? Group PV. So teach your consumers to buy the products by themselves. If you need to go to their house, meet them at a cafe, do whatever you need to do, okay? If they're not technically or technologically very sound, teach them how to do it. Unless they really don't know how to read and write, then you can do it for them. That's fine. But as long as they know how to read and write, as long as they know how to operate a phone, you teach them. You teach them how to buy for themselves. And step number 6 is encourage your consumers to repeat steps 1 to 5. Now you can encourage your consumers to repeat steps 1 to 5. So what are the steps 1 to 5? Let's go back again. Step number 1, become a member, right? You add somebody, tell them to become a member. It's free to join. There are no obligations. They just have to sign up. Okay. Step number 2, purchase and use the products, by yourself. You need to tell your members to tell other people the same thing, right? Purchase and use the products by yourself. Step number 3, like and share the products. Share your experience with others. How has ATOMY products benefited? Products benefited you. How have they benefited you? So you share your experience. Step number 4, you register other consumers under you, right? And step number 5, teach your consumers to buy the products by themselves. See, if you and I do this over and over again, trust me, automatically you're going to start having auto consumers. This is all you need to do. This is all you need to do. Try doing this for 3 months consistently, and you tell me whether you're going to see results or not. A lot of us are not seeing results because we're not following these steps. We're only looking for business partners. And again, I repeat, you cannot make somebody a business person if they do not have business inclination, if they do not have desire to do business. No, you can only find business partners. If there's somebody who is already a business person, who is already inclined towards business, you can only find them. And in the process of making auto consumers, you will find business partners. Okay? So if we follow these steps, it's really going to help. Now, why did I tell you all these? These are very, very basic steps, right? So when we do this, now is when you start earning commission. How is that? Okay, so when you start doing this, this is how it's going to look like. When you start doing this, when you follow steps 1 to 6, this is how it's going to look like. You see this? You add somebody on your left. So Jaron was talking about lineage earlier when you're adding people, right? The system adds somebody on your left first, okay? And then you add somebody on your right. So certain circle of people you add on your left, certain circle of people you add on your right, okay? And you keep adding them. You add them, and if you tell them what you've done, they will tell others. They like the product. They are going to tell others. You keep adding them, and this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to have people on your left, you're going to have people on your right. You know, they will keep purchasing, they will keep sharing the experience with other people, they will keep following the steps from 1 to 5, and you're going to have people in your team. So when you start having this kind of lineage structure, then the next thing that's going to happen is, now I'm going to tell you how you're going to start earning commission. When you have people like this, right? Now that's you, okay? When you reach 3 lakhs PV, that is you. And you see on your left, as people keep buying products, okay, they will keep buying products. So the accumulated points is going to reach 3 lakhs on your left, 300,000, 3 lakhs on your right. That's it. When it matches, that gets converted into commission. Is as simple as that. Okay. And in India, if you're an agent, you have 3 lakhs points, you know, and your group PV reaches 3 lakhs on your left and right, you get commission. You see the commission right there, 3,964 rupees. That's how. So when you have people like this, and all of these people on your left and right are all consumers, and they keep purchasing products, it keeps getting accumulated. It keeps getting accumulated till it reaches 3 lakhs, you know, and the moment it reaches 3 lakhs on left and right, gets converted to commission, comes to your bank account. That's it. It's very, very simple. But if you don't have consumers, and if you're only looking for business partners, what's going to happen? Right? The business partner is going to say, oh, maybe I will find somebody who is going to buy the product. You know? No, we have to be consumers first. That's why the more the consumer, you know, the faster your point's going to match. That's it. Okay. And then after that, as you continue doing it, the next thing is sales master. You keep hearing the sales mastership, right? How do you become a sales master? When people on your left and right are continue to buy, they keep buying the products, and your team keeps growing. Let's say your team's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If that 3 lakhs PV matches 5 times, okay? If you reach 3 lakhs on your left 5 times, and you reach 3 lakhs on your right 5 times within 15 days, okay, between 1st to 15th and 16th to end of the month, there are 2 cycles, 1st to 15th and 16th to end of the month. In either of these cycles, if 5 times, you know, you have 3 lakhs, and 5 times you have 3 lakhs, but which basically means 25 lakhs on your left and right. If you reach within 15 days, and your own points, if you see here, your own points is 7 lakhs, you become a sales master. You become a sales master. So when you become sales master, what do you get? You get some bonus from ATOMY. You also get, of course, your regular commission, general commission you would have received multiple times, right? And you will also receive 10% of total PV. 10% of total PV will be equally shared among all the sales master in that period. So what does that mean? That means this. So if you become a sales master, let's say from 1 to 15th here, okay, first part of the month, and let's say all over the world, there were 200 sales master in all the countries, let's say. All these 200 sales master, the people who became sales master between 1st to 15th, 10% of the entire PV will be shared with all these 200 sales master equally during that period. Okay, and ATOMY India will also give you some gifts as well. Besides you earning commission, you know, multiple times, you have already earned general commission. Then you also get gifts. Also, you get bonus 10%. So in India, I do not know, Dr. Yash, how much will it be approximately? Do you know, people who become sales master?
Last time when we were the sales master, it is around 27,000 something as commission, and
Okay.
general And the sales master bonus was around 25,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, around maybe 50, 60,000, somewhere around there is what you will be getting, along with gift that that you will get as a promotion gift as well.
Yeah.
Right. So so that's what you'll get if you become a sales master. So so this is a very, very simplified and version of ATOMY compensation plan that that I'm explaining to you. Okay, so but most of us right now are here. Most of us are here. So most of us are agents, and we have people continue to being added. So we need consumers, and even we don't even have to get to a sales master thing right now. It takes time to become a sales master. But even if we are able to add as many consumers as possible, this this amount that you see here in India, 3,964, this is like this. You can earn this every day if you have big enough team. This is a daily commission that you can earn every day. Okay, if the team is big enough. So that in itself is quite a lot. So let's focus on adding as many consumers as possible. And to do that, one of the ways we can do it is invite people to this meeting. Do not come alone, right? Do not come alone to these meetings. Bring somebody, bring your friends, bring your family, bring your cousins, whoever it is. Tell them honestly that, hey, I'm doing business with ATOMY, and I want to let you know more about ATOMY. I want you to be aware about ATOMY, and we're doing meeting on Sunday. It's about 1 hour. Why don't you join? Invite them here. Don't come alone. Invite your friends. Invite your family people. And especially if your cousins and all that, you tell them, hey, I'm doing this business. Will you help me? Will you help me by joining the meeting? And you never know, when we are doing presentation here, they might be interested, right? They might be interested in products. They might be interested in business. You never know. But, let's not prejudge. A lot of time, that's what we do, right? We prejudge. Oh, this person might do, this person might not do, person might listen, this person might not listen. Let's not prejudge. Let's invite people, as many people as possible. Invite to this meeting, or if you want to have separate meeting. And as we continue to do this, then you will start seeing this money coming to your account. And a lot of you are already seeing this. So so that's what, and you can of course do this globally. This is not only in India. As your consumer keep getting added, right? And your friends, maybe you might not know somebody in Australia, you might not know somebody in Turkey, you might not know somebody in Canada, but maybe your consumers, friends who is in your downline, they might know somebody there. But if you stop, saying, I don't know anybody in Canada, then your team is never going to grow, right? See, if I had told myself that, ATOMY in Nepal has not started, let me wait till it starts. Now see, somebody like I have 2-3 people in Japan. Now Raj is going to Japan. I would have never met Raj. Now he's going to go to Japan and he's going to continue, talking to people about ATOMY. That would have never happened had I just said, no, I don't know anybody in Japan. You see, you never know. Somebody their friends, family, somebody other will be there connected globally, and the world is becoming global, as we all know, right? So so let's not prejudge, and let's continue talking about ATOMY with other people, and then and this is a great way of earning passive income. Remember, we started by a question saying that how can I earn passive income with ATOMY? This is how we can earn passive income, and this is very basic. As you do this business for 1 year, 2 year, and when you start having auto consumers, then you start growing your business. And this is going to be later on, maybe for some of us, it's going to turn into our primary source of income. Okay. So, so with that, I will stop here and see if you have any questions.